Hello everyone, I am back with another video, this time making bracelet again and using the crystal beads again. I just made one video using the crystal beads to make bracelets, and we're pretty much going to do the same thing because I had so much fun making them that I want to design like a repeating pattern using these beads this time. They are so pretty and sparkly. So I'm gonna use my beading board here, bracelet board, and I have an design in my mind where I'm gonna put like these, they're kind of pinkish purple colored beads. They're so pretty, and so they're gonna be like a little focal beads, and then with the greens next or on each side. So that's the design idea I have in my mind, and I'm going to make this 6-inch long, and then we're gonna string it in the stringing material, stringing wire. And so once I have the design made, I will see you guys. Okay, so I have my design ready here. I know it's kind of dark and you can't see much, but I have like light green color with like the hunter green color and my little fuchsia pink bead in the center, and then the same pattern repeating. I'm going to use my 7-strand beadlon beading wire. I don't have a lot of this left, so I'll have to get more when I'm out of this, but I like to put my beads in right on the spool. So I'm going to start from one side. Actually, I'm going to put in a crimp bead first. This is a little gold-plated crimp bead, and I don't have to do this right now, but I can come back and do it. But I'm going to do it right now anyway. So at this point, I'm just going to string my beads in the wire. This is about 6 inches long, and I'm gonna keep going until I have all my beads in the wire. These are crystal passion beads. They are made in Austria. They are really good quality. The sparkle is amazing and really clear, and I don't see them being scratched that much either. So this is my favorite kind of beads to use, or crystals to use. And I'm also thinking about making a matching earring to go with this. I'm going to make like a long, thin, long earring, or that's what I think I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna get all these beads on the wire, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so my beads are on the string now. This is what we have, and I'm gonna pull out my findings to finish off the bracelet. These are all gold-plated findings from Fire Mountain Gems. I find that they have a really good quality, and the price is really good too. So I'm putting in another crimp bead once my beads are all strung, and I'm going to use a wire guardian and this protects the wire. It doesn't fray or break. Just go through our crimp bead. gonna take my crimping plier and what you end up with. And then we're going to slide our beads down. And I can't remember, but these beads are either 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters. And this is not going to go through this first bead, so I'm going to cut my tail right here. This side I'm gonna leave about 1.5 inches so that I have enough room to work with. And I'm going to add my, since I've already put my crimp bead in place, I'm just going to put my AccuGuard or Wire Guardian. That's a faulty one. I'm going to throw that one away. I think I'm going to have the problem on this side too with my beads going, or with my wire going in through this first bead. So I'm going to have to finish it off right here. And the second side is always a little tricky because you have to make sure that beads are all the way down and not having any space in between. And crimping it right there. And this tail. There is our bracelet partially completed. Now we're gonna add our clasp. I like to check to make sure it works before I put it on my bracelets. I'm going to take a couple of my pliers out so that we can put the bracelet together. This is a 4 millimeter jump ring that I find works pretty well as a connector jump ring. And on this side, so I have 4 millimeter and 6 millimeter jump rings. I'm gonna use 2 jump rings to 2 4 millimeter jump rings to attach the 6 millimeter jump rings. So there's my first one that I'm opening up. I'm gonna slide my 6 millimeter jump rings and then my bracelet. And I'm going to take another jump ring, 4mm jump ring, and open that up. And do exactly the same thing. And this way, even if one of the jump rings open or comes apart, you still have the second jump ring holding up the bracelet. Okay, so there's first 6mm jump ring attached. And then I'm going to add one more 6mm, doing exactly the same thing. But a bigger jump ring is better to make the extender chain, because you have more room for your clasp to go through, and as well as you can add charms. You have more rooms for the charms. But because this is what I had, this is what I'm using. But the next time I buy more jump rings, I plan to buy either 8mm or 10mm. I know this part takes a while, but you know, I want to make sure that you know, my jewelry are sturdy and secure, so that way it's not coming apart. So here's our bracelet. I think I want to add a little charm using the same beads. Let's see. And I want it to come out of like this spot right here. One of those and one of those. Like this. 24 gauge head pins. These are 3/4 inches long, and I know I can only fit one through these. And I'm gonna make a little using the thinner round nose plier. And I think I'll use a jump ring to attach the charms. A little messy, but it will definitely do the job. There's my first bead, and then I'm gonna put in my second bead. Or not this green one, pink one. Okay, so there are our charms, 2 little charms, and I am going to use the 4mm jump ring to attach this to our bracelet. Bracelet is complete. And this is about, let's see, 7 inches long. And let's try it on. Light green ones, so I want to make a long strand of earrings with this design. So pretty much the repeating pattern like our bracelet, but this time time earring. So this is what I want to make. I do have some eye pins here. These are 1 inch long, 21 gauge head pins. So I'm gonna need 2 of these for my first bead on the bottom for the earrings, and then the rest we're going to attach it with the eye pins. Let's try this will work. So I'm just gonna make a quick little simple loop. And this is going to be a really simple, long earring. There is our eye on the top. And then so the next one, I'm going to put it in my eye pin. And I can make maybe a couple more. I can use this again to add the rest of my, no, I don't think all of them, but maybe 1 or 2 more beads because it's pretty long. So I'm going to save that. So I'm going to bend it right where my tip of my bead ends. And then cut that. Use my round nose plier to round this up again. And once I have it rounded off and in place, then I would open up my eye, or the eye of the pin, and then close it. So that way it dangles like this. And then we're gonna use the leftover of the eye pin that I used to make this one, and I'm gonna make this into an eye pin. So I'm gonna curve it up like that, and then twist it up, add my bead, straighten this up. And I'm gonna try to make it, I didn't talk about this when I was making this one, but I'm gonna try to make my loop on the same side as my bead. Kind of have to try to make the loop about the same sizes, otherwise your one earring will be longer than the other. If you have a one-step looper, I think they're called, if you have that tool, that will make your life much easier to do this design, because obviously the loops will be the same size. going or end it here? Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going until we have all these, both of these beads hung on our earring here. I'm holding it with a plier so that it's easier for me to bend this wire. The rest of my earring, and then our last bead. I'm going to take the rest of my ear pin that I used for the other one. Make this a little bit bigger, the loop a little bit bigger. With my plier, and because I want to bend it as close to the bead as possible. There we go. And then trim off a little extra piece and make a loop. So this ear hook comes with a little thing already to put your attach your earring. So just going to close that and make sure it's nice and tight. It's not going to come apart. And that's our earring. So I'm going to quickly make the other one and see you guys in a little bit. And here are the earrings completed. They turned out super dainty and beautiful. Here's our bracelet. Okay guys, that's it for this video. See you on my next one. Bye.